say that like that.
Hey man, hey, I'm a Ninja Turtles fan, okay? I will ooze wherever I like.
This one drink that's not even bad, you won't drink. And I'm confused. I am in anger.
Good for you guys. I don't watch a lot of movies. I go outside. Okay?
Hello and welcome back to another episode of the Too Many Words podcast. I am your host, Isaac William Joseph. Right next to me is my best friend, Jordan Van Cleve. And walking behind the camera is Andrew Syme, the official third wheel, because he just got to the house from his days off in Ottumwa. Don't mind me. He said, don't mind me. I don't know if it picked up on the mic, but yeah.
Absolutely not. No one will hear that.
But yeah, we got a dog walking back and forth. We got a friend off to the side, off camera.
Say hi.
Homeless lady.
All you gotta do is say hi. Don't worry. There
There
we go. Good enough.
Yeah, we will not expose your name or identity, so you don't cringe off the singular hi you just spoke to the public world.
Did you just say her name?
No, I said homeless lady.
Fine. Okay.
Yeah,
Good
the
enough.
homeless lady. She's not actually homeless, but that's just the running joke. But anyways, let's kick things off with, hey, Jordan, how are you doing?
I'm doing all right.
Good.
I'm doing just
Good,
all right.
good. Let's, before we get into anything, let's give the Instagram followers, new Instagram followers, a shout out. At Agent B. Anderson. He is an actor in my current short film that I'm making. And, yeah, thanks for the follow, Agent B. Anderson. We also have at Megara313, that is Megan Drake, also the photographer for August 31st. So yes, if you want your pretty mug taken up professionally, she's got you. So show up for that. Hodge Bob Hairpants. Thank you, Hodge Bob Hairpants, for following us. Cool friend of Screams from the Basement podcast. We've never met that podcast, but they are a friendly on Instagram. We go back and forth sometimes. And, you know, since he is a friendly of them, we gave him a follow and he almost immediately followed back. And so thank you, Mr. Hodge Bob Hairpants. Also at Victoria_Y_24 started following us on Instagram as well. And Breen Jason, at Breen Jason, followed us on the podcast. Thank you to all of the new followers on Instagram. We are getting new followers all the time now, but we have gone down a little bit at 179. We also went down in subscribers just by one.
Not anymore.
Oh, not anymore?
We're at 132 now.
Oh, heck yeah. But it seems like someone has kicked us to the curb, because sometimes when we lose a number on each thing, it's the same person. But who knows? I'm going to not drink this because now for some reason it's part of our content. Announcements. The Des Moines cosplay group, the Misfits, otherwise known as Misfits Studios, will be showing up to August 31st. Yes, there will be caped crusaders and other people dressed up as superheroes and other things similar to superheroes, because I know they don't do just superheroes, but primarily superheroes. Yes, Misfits Studios will be at August 31st. Too Many Burgers, the second bite, and we are just so happy to have them be a part of it. Let's just give a quick shout out to everybody that's going to be a part of this huge thing that you should definitely come to. You got Green Unicorn Art, you got Dwarven Workshop, you got Spotted Dot Design and Photography, you got Abby Warner, you got Feel of Geeks, and you got Misfits Studios.
And you have the Rehomer.
And the Rehomer, yes, I should put that on the list.
You always forget her.
Well, that's because that was kind of that's something that I did not organize by myself.
I guess
it's something that was organized on its own, not without my permission, but it kind of just did its own thing. And it's not really up in the noggin yet. But yes, the rehomer. We are also trying to get cornhole, better cornhole compared to last year.
I think our cornhole was perfectly fine.
We are trying to get that food truck. I don't know if it's guaranteed at this
Have
point.
we heard anything back by them?
He's been very quiet, but it's okay because I haven't reached out to him. It's like a
probably
ex-girlfriend that needs space. Anyways, there will also be the entire cast and crew of the movie I've been making all summer there, and we're gonna have a very special moment with them on stage during the live event. And so, the movie's premiering right after. People are gonna filter in at 8:00 or 7:45, and we will gladly show the movie at 8:15 to show this short 30-minute short film that I have been working so hard on with many, many other people. I love every single one of those people. They are an amazing team, an awesome team. I wouldn't trade them for the world. It's amazing. I just got done shooting all weekend with them. We are about 50% done with the movie. I know
2 more days left.
There have been people who, they only see full length motion pictures in considering how much time it takes to make a movie. So, as I say this now, this episode's probably going to release last Saturday maybe of July, and you're like 50% done. How are you going to have it premiered by August 31st? Well, the easy thing to say is scheduling, okay, and sticking to it. The 24th is a very long shooting day. The 25th is a very long shooting day. And then we are going to take care of miscellaneous things the morning of the 27th. And we have an emergency day. That emergency day is to cover anything that we just didn't get around to on those days, which is August 4th. But, I don't think we're going to need August 4th all that much. But
it's also
hopefully not.
July 22nd. 2024. It's 9:06 p.m.
Yes, right now it is. Yes. Good job, Jordan. I love you so much. Let's kick things off with the word of the week.
Ineffable.
What's that?
Too great or extreme to be expressed or described in words. The ineffable beauty of the sunset left them speechless.
Ineffable. I feel like we've done that word before. I know you say that a lot, but now this time I'm saying it. I feel like we've done that word before. Ineffable.
I mean, I try to save and like all of the words that we've gotten or had, and it's not on there, so.
It's okay. But yeah, ineffable. So beautiful, you are rendered speechless. Yeah, right? In my own words, I guess.
Wait a second.
It's too beautiful to describe, so ineffable beauty.
We've had exactly that one.
I thought so. But who's going to notice? Our 5 super dedicated listeners.
We're doing a new one.
New word, buddy. After the ad that comes up, probably.
No, I did that already.
Oh, sweet. What's our next word, baby girl?
Okay, I got one.
Yep.
Fuck. Another one. Another ad.
Well, F.
Well, the word is flibbergibbet.
Flibbergibbet. I'd love to know the definition for this one.
Wait for the ad. Isaac.
Mm-hmm.
You're wearing a red hat.
Just maroon.
Shade of red.
Yep. What about it?
It's a nice hat.
Oh, thank you. I got it in Kansas City when I went to the NFL draft with my girlfriend.
This is true.
Yeah. What's up?
Go away. There we go. No. Okay. What?
Flibbergibbet, right?
Flibbertigibbet.
What? Can I see that?
You don't need to take the photo.
Flibbertigibbet.
Okay, you could have waited because I do that. I do that into the microphone like every time, and you just ruined it.
Okay, go ahead.
You ruined it. You ruined it.
I
ruined it.
I ruin everything.
You didn't ruin. Don't ruin everything. Fuck. Please stop.
Flibbertigibbet.
A frivolous or flighty person who is easily distracted.
Oh, that's definitely me.
Her reputation as a flibberty gibbet made her an unreliable friend.
I feel like that's like a slur.
You fucking flibberty gibbet.
Imagine dropping that vocab word on someone.
See,
and them definitely not knowing what the hell you're talking about.
see, that was a good word of the week.
Flibberty gibbet. You freaking flibberty gibbet. I told you to stop procrastinating and get to work. I gotta drop that one. All right, Jordan, what you learned this week?
I really gotta start writing these down.
Oh, I know exactly what to say. Should I share?
Yeah.
So, this is the second time that I'm going to bring up in the history of the Too Many Words podcast something that I've learned that is egg related because one of my friends has chickens. So I am Syme, our third wheel. He has chickens. Ergo, he has a lot more eggs.
Why the fuck are you looking at me like that?
What, are you talking about the dog?
Yeah. She's like,
okay. Because of this, I know if anybody is listening and they're not from Iowa, I know what you're thinking. Everybody from Iowa, they've milked a cow, they've eaten corn, and they know how chickens work. Not true. Not true at all. See, Syme, he likes to bring over a lot of eggs because nobody can keep up with the amount of eggs that have been made by these chickens. There is still so many in the fridge right 12 feet away from us right now. And so I am cooking eggs, cracking them open, and every time I crack them open, I'm a little bit nervous. Or at least I was. Because I didn't know things, okay? Let me just explain. So I'm cracking eggs. Jordan's in the living room. I'm in the kitchen. I'm like, how does Syme know which ones are going to be good for us to eat and which ones are going to be chickens? And then in response to that, he says he doesn't have a rooster. And then I was completely discombobulated because that did not answer my question. I was like, what? So how are we getting eggs at all at that point? And apparently, it's really just a transfer of energy where if you have a chicken, all you got to do is feed it and it will then give you eggs. Isn't that that has instantly become one of the best gifts that nature has ever had to offer. Eggs for free. You get the chickens to just eat enough grass or something, or seeds or something, and eggs. You get eggs. An abundance of eggs.
An abundance of eggs.
For free almost. It's insane.
Don't forget, he had 6 chickens, so.
He had only 6 chickens. That's the crazy part. It's like, oh my gosh. That is just absolutely wild to me that you don't need a rooster and a hen to get eggs. You just need a rooster and a hen to get more chickens. That's wild.
It is wild, yes.
Yeah. What came first, the chicken or the egg? Well, in sexual terms, the egg.
It was actually the chicken, just so you know.
I said in sexual terms, the egg.
In birthing terms, it was a chicken.
In birthing terms, it was the chicken, yes. Anyways, that's what I've learned this week, Jordan. What have you learned?
Can I do a live one?
What do you mean a live one?
Hey, Syme, can you come here real quick?
I'll take that as a no.
No, he's coming.
Oh, he's getting up.
I heard him walking.
He's getting up. What's up, big man?
So, you're going to get a rooster, right? For your new batch of chickens. How are you going to prevent, chickens from being in your eggs? That's something I'm curious about. So, obviously the egg's got to be fertilized in order for it to produce, an egg with a chicken in it, right? Are you gonna like separate them, or are you gonna I'm confused.
It also has to be incubated.
I guess really true, but like
So if I take fertilized egg before chicken grow and I crack egg, no chicken grow.
okay.
Yeah.
So you just gotta be fast about it.
Egg.
So, Jordan, what have you learned this week?
You just gotta be fast about it.
Fast about what?
Cracking an egg.
Cracking an egg.
So you
for
won't be
what?
able to bring us eggs anymore?
I won't be able to bring eggs in.
Well, what if they turn into chickens?
Sounds like a you problem.
See, now I'm gotta start being worried about.
I guess.
Not to mention if you crack it open and there's chicken inside, still not alive, pick out chicken. Eat it.
No.
No, because like the yolk becomes the chicken, Goofy.
Stop it.
Egg whites.
Yeah, you can get just egg whites. Get the chicken out of there, bro.
Sure.
Oh my god.
Just make sure that you're holding your phone
Disgusting.
light up to the egg.
Oh,
Oh, I
my
guess
gosh.
that's a good way to do it. Yeah, is the flashlight thing. I forgot about that
Yeah.
technique.
If you see chicken, just boil it.
Oh my god. Oh my
Actually,
god.
delicacy another
No.
Okay.
Thank
well,
you, Simon.
Thank you, Simon.
Cool, Jordan. So what'd you learn this week?
I learned that you got to be quick about it when you have fertilized eggs, and you'll still have regular eggs. You just got to be quick.
Yeah.
Excuse me.
So to address where we're at, I mean, you kind of already picked it up, given context. But if you're a new listener at all, you don't know where we're at. We are in the living room of the house,
The Olsen household.
that Jordan has lived in for many years now.
It has been many years. That's weird.
Yes. And I lived here for a time as well.
He lived here during the first at least 6 episodes of the podcast.
Maybe. Perhaps. I do know that I wasn't at DMAC for long when I decided to move back in with my mom.
I could probably tell you exactly what episode was.
I think I moved back in with my mom when I was preparing to, get out of the factory that I was
You still
at.
lived here for the fishing trip.
But yes, episode 102, we're doing a throwback because episode 2 was the last time we recorded in this living room for a Too Many Words podcast episode. We did a couple Too Many Words live streams, correct? In this living room?
Yeah, we've done one.
The world's most boring New Year's party. It was great.
Wasn't okay. That's just.
I mean, that's
disrespectful.
just what Armin said. That's what Armin tells me. Okay, I never saw the live, so I can't really claim.
Harmon just thinks I'm a boring person.
I was out.
Episode 13 was the last episode recorded while you were living in this house.
Nice. Yeah, I was out at a bar for New Year's Day.
Mm-hmm.
First time I ever had gone to a club or something for that, but yeah.
Because episode 14 was the Thanksgiving episode with your
With
friend
Kimmy.
Kimmy.
Yeah, she's awesome.
And you lived at your mom's at that point.
Yeah. Let's see. Is it time to get them lips wet?
I guess so.
All right. Because we're lazy, this week is Raising Cane's sweet tea.
I'm going first.
He's going first because I've already drank most of it. Wow, what do you think of the Raising Cane's sweet tea?
I don't know. That's not that great, honestly.
Hey, man. I love it.
It's not sweet enough.
Maybe
for
it's
sweet
just
tea.
a little bit watered down. The ice melted.
That is true. That is true.
Yeah. What would you give this out of 10, sir?
This drink right here, out of 10,
With-
6 out of 10.
With the ice melted, yes, 6 out of 10. 8 out of 10 with no ice melted. It's the nectar of God. Quickest gets your lips wet of all time.
That's good.
Yes. Now, we don't have any hot take cards,
Nope.
and so we're into side quests.
Yeah.
Let's get into side quests. How we doing, bud?
I'm doing all right. A little bit more of a throwback to some of our earlier episodes is, my Camaro. We haven't talked about that in a long time on the podcast. but it's been a long time since anything's happened with it, really. At least anything significant. But I got the fuel pump changed. That was the big thing that was preventing it from running. That has now been replaced. We did it, the cheap way. So we just cut a hole in the back of the car.
Yep.
Yeah. You're not supposed to do that, but I did it because I'm not dropping the whole rear axle just so I can drop the fuel tank, just so I can pull out the fuel pump.
Yeah, and it's your car, so.
Exactly.
Yeah. I've been also working on my car, the 2003 Subaru Forester. I fixed the windshield wipers issue, and I fixed the headlights issue. So I can drive at night now, and I can drive in the rain now.
You still gotta get a replacement blade for the rear one, don't you?
I still need to get a blade and make sure it even works back there.
True. There's just... See, nothing big is wrong with that car. Really, I swear. It's just a bunch of little things.
I mean, there's the turbo inlet situation and the leaky head gasket situation, but other than that, it's fine. But
it's okay. I'm here for you.
Thank you. But yeah, I'm progressing on a new job that I will not state what it is, but it is a job that will change my life. It looks like our friend's going to be leaving. Is this accurate? Okay. Yeah, I had a feeling that we're probably going to
Pastrami.
be recording by the time you left. Can I walk you out, miss? Cool. Jordan, share some more side quests that you've been dealing with.
You didn't say the thing.
Say something funny.
Thank you. So I don't really have anything that I have done already, but coming up, my dad is gonna be moving to a new apartment. That's pretty cool. Let me think here. Let's see. So the Camaro is still not fully running yet. Oh, excuse me. I have to retime it, and then I also have to get the bolt for the distributor thing all the way down, because that is annoying to reach into. But we're making really good progress. My goal is still August 24th. Get it completed. Not completed, but running and driving under its own power. So I'd say the biggest thing we're really worried about right now is, or at least the biggest thing I'm worried about right now is the hood. I gotta figure something out with that. Yeah. I don't know what I'm gonna do for that. But if I'm to say something funny, I'm gonna say, "Hey Jordan, what do you call a duck that sneezed? Quacked you." I think. Okay. Were you just standing out there?
Yeah.
'Cause I heard her drive off, and then you didn't come back inside.
I was responding to a text.
From whom?
Doesn't matter.
Oh, okay. I asked out of curiosity.
I know. I'm sorry. I have a private life.
Even to me?
Not on the podcast.
Well, okay.
Baby girl. It's fine. What have you been talking about?
Talked a little bit more about the Camaro, and then I said something funny.
Nice. But yes, I'm progressing on a job that might change my life entirely. It will change my life entirely. I'm scheduled to do this in the process, and then after that's this and this. And I'm being very vague because I need to be very vague for the respect and privacy of what it is. I know I've been really transparent with you listeners for ever since the beginning of this podcast, but I think
Our jobs need to stay private.
our jobs need to stay private. Not only that, though, I feel like there was no percentage of my life that was private for a while. And I think I'm just going to be a little bit more quiet about my personal life. But I'll talk all day about, making the movie. Jordan, you got any questions about me making this movie?
Sorry, I just scrolled through Facebook and
You're
I
okay?
saw something that
What was it?
not something we need to talk about right now.
What's it related to? Oh, yeah. Yeah, we're not going to, screenshot that. Let's save it. Yeah. But yeah, it's going to be exciting if I get this new job. I'm pretty confident that I'll get this new job, but it's just such a waiting process. They said it's going to take 8 to 10 weeks to actually start, and I might not get my first paycheck until like October, but it's going to be paying very well. And not to mention, I don't exactly dislike what the job calls for. I feel like I'm actually going to, in a really weird way, have some fun. I'm going to go into an environment that I've never been in before, learn. There's going to be some hardships. There's going to be some new parts of me that I'm going to learn simultaneously.
The light just died.
I know. Simultaneously with the new parts of life that I'm going to be going through. But, this will be good for me. I'm changing. I'm healing. I'm growing from previous chapters of my life. And it's all I can do, And so, that's just where I'm at. Pray I get this job. I think I will get this job. But, yeah. Sorry. It's about all the side quests I got besides the movie. Shooting has been awesome. I got actors, Spencer, Bailey, Derek, Ben, my papa. Who am I missing? Oh, yeah. The Hope Jakes. She's so amazing, so wonderful. She added me on Snapchat. Oh my gosh. She added me on Facebook. Oh my gosh. And it's cool to have her around. I'm gonna text her after this. I need to text her after this. But yeah.
She's the one from Misfits, right?
Yes, she is. Yes, Misfit Connect right there. But yes, this group of people, they entirely trust me as the director, and it is so cool to have people like that because, this is like my first time having an experience as like, I don't know, I don't want to call myself the boss or anything. I want to call myself like the leader, but I don't even know if I want to call myself that. But yes, I am the director of this film, and it's just really cool to not get too much pushback, if any at all, doing this with my team. And I think it's because they respect me because I respect them, and I love each and every one of them in a very special way. Because if I keep on doing stuff like this, we will make better and better short films, better and better stories, better and better memories. And, once one day you trip and fall and you have a huge resume and be like, hey, Universal, I want to do this. Or, hey, Marvel, I want to do this. Or, hey, anybody else. Monkey Paw Productions, that's a personal favorite. I want to do this. My phone is popping. Oh, it's the Snapchat group chat that you were both in. Mm-hmm. Tell them to shut up. Anyways, I am just so grateful for everything in my life. Truly, there's a lot of things going great. There's a couple of things going bad, but I can't let the bad outwork the good, But Jordan, we got any more side quests, sir?
So another thing we're trying to plan kinda is an Adventureland day. That's something me and Jeezy talked about. That'll be fun. But like I don't have anything that I've already done, mostly just things that we're planning.
Bro, these guys are popping off.
It's me.
It's you. Huh. Okay. That's cool. Jordan, we're doing a podcast.
Yeah, and I'm talking to you.
Are you?
Yeah.
All right.
You see how I've responded to everything you said?
Yeah, but what are some of your own ideas that you got?
Ideas for what?
I don't know, for the podcast.
What do you mean for the podcast?
For talking right now.
I mean...
Share a thought that is not in response to me, sir.
Okay. So, for our live event, what if we'd add karaoke?
No.
You're boring.
I know. Do you know the meat and potatoes of this episode?
No.
It's that podcasting is hard sometimes.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know.
No, I lost it.
Oh.
I was like, there was something I wanted to talk about, and then I
It's fine.
Immediately forgot it.
I'll be a little bit transparent, folks. I'm in a state of depression. I'm in a season of being sad. I am not doing the best. I am not okay, and I'm finally going to admit it on the podcast. I am not going to share why. People who know me personally know why, so we're not going to talk about it. But I just want to ask people to, if you believe, pray for me. If you don't, reach out to me, or do both, you know. But you know, even in this season of depression, I see myself winning. I see myself flourishing. I see myself doing all of these things, and it's just, there's that one thing in my life that's just really hard. And it's going to be hard for a long time. But it's going to be okay.
This is the single most depressing episode to me words ever.
I know. I bring the energy, you know. I bring the hype, you know.
The energy of the episode is whatever you are feeling at the time. It really is, honestly.
Why?
I don't know.
You should do some more.
Like, I'm trying to be like uppity, but you're just fucking depressed today, dude, and it's bothering me.
I know.
What are we doing on the 25th? What else are we doing on the 25th? You're filming a movie, but like, what else are we doing?
We're gonna go see Deadpool versus Deadpool and Wolverine.
Yeah, we are, with a bunch of people. Not a bunch.
Just one other person.
2.
Eric pulled out.
Well, we still have Nevin.
Oh yeah, and Nevin. Cool. Yeah.
Is that why he didn't respond to the text messages at all?
Yeah. Also, that person's not Eric.
Who was it then?
It was Tori.
Oh.
I wanted to mess with you a little bit. But yeah, she can't go because the movie starts at 9.
She goes to bed at 9.
Yeah. Because she's a runner. She's a track star. And so, yeah, she wakes up at like 5 a.m. every day to run. And she's insane. She's insane. Crazy for that.
I guess here's something. So I was on a diet, lost almost 20 pounds, stopped my diet because it was my birthday, and I just got a bunch of junk food for no reason.
Gained 35.
I didn't know. I didn't weigh myself, and now I'm back on my diet, and it's very hard. It's like almost worse than the first time I went on it.
I think I'm back on my diet.
Yeah?
Yeah. I was eating like garbage for a few days, but I think I'm back now. We're good. So.
Hey, man, those seafood spring rolls with the gummy rice paper shits, that, you know, the ones you like so much, those are really good for you.
But hey, in my state of depression, you know, while also on top of everything that keeps me busy. You know, you got the movie, you got the podcast, you got the progressing on the job. You got all of this. And then, you know, the big bad thing that keeps me sad.
You know, you don't want to talk about it, but yet you keep talking about it.
No. I'm explaining some things that have to be addressed in our podcast world. Because of this, you know, Isaac's missed out on making a few promos. I have not made a promo in probably like 4 weeks. And I'm sorry to the fans who love our promos. There's a lot of you who only watch our promos.
There is, yeah.
And it's appreciated, you know. We love that little tidbit of life that we can bring to you in our podcast. And sometimes people reach out to me saying, "Hey, bro, that was funny," you know, or that was cool, or something like that. And I'm sorry because I'm really busy making a movie and overcoming this chapter in my life, this season in my life, and it sucks. There's a lot of really awesome things. And just a few really bad things. And this is probably the first time in doing the podcast that I'm this level of upset, you know. But
Isaac,
what?
I don't want to talk about it anymore.
Okay.
You keep fucking be depressed, man. I'm gonna kiss you.
Okay. With that said, you know, we do understand how.
That's it. I'm doing it.
Okay.
Mwah.
Okay.
Mwah.
Okay.
Mwah.
Okay.
There you go. Do you feel better now?
Sure.
Okay.
Anyways,
thank you.
We understand how fragile a podcast can be, given the state of things that we've been witnessing from the outside looking in. But we're not going to give up. We're going to keep trekking, because the one thing that I know is that if I don't give up, we will win. You keep on getting knocked down, you got to get up just one more time each time. You get knocked down 50 times, you got to stand up 51 times. But yeah, Jordan, what do you think of the status of the podcast?
I think we are better than we ever have been.
I think I pulled a quote out of my ass yesterday. This is the best you will ever be today.
I mean, yeah.
You are the best that you have ever been today.
That's not always true, though. There's definitely highs and then lows, and sometimes those lows dip below previous lows.
What are you going to do about it today?
Nothing. But, like, the way you had said it before that is like, this is the highest you have been today.
Yeah, you are the best that you have been today. And, yeah, we can only get better in the future. Or in the now, okay? To be better for the future. But
boobies.
Sometimes I get
blue-footed booby.
Discouraged about the podcast, but you know, I've been discouraged before. I've been there before, and we've bounced back. And I'd like to think that, you know, there's a lot of good things going for us. And these past 3 years of my life, I wouldn't change for anything. Yeah.
I just showed Isaac a bird.
Yeah, you did.
Called the blue-footed booby.
Mm-hmm. But hey, you know, when I start actually making money, Isaac's never really actually had money for the podcast. I see that. Why do you find this bird so silly?
He's like,
what's this bird called?
A blue-footed booby.
A blue-footed booby. Yeah, you said that. Yeah. Jordan, Isaac's finally gonna have money for the podcast.
Yeah.
Isn't that gonna be cool?
It's gonna be very interesting. We're gonna see how that goes.
Yeah,
he needs to take care of his own life first.
I am gonna get step 1, get out of debt. Okay. With everything. That's like school, credit card, car loan. Get out of debt. Okay, fresh start. I'm gonna be 25. And yeah, once I'm 25, the world is my oyster. Because I'll be completely out of debt. Okay, never underestimate a young man who's debt-free and has money and opportunity. Okay. I'm going to fix my car so much so that I'm going to sell it and get an actually like good car, or maybe keep the car. I don't know. It depends on how much money I'm making. Maybe it's just a second car. But yeah, long story short, that needs fixed at the end of the day, whether or not it's mine. And then third step is to finally live on my own. It's finally time to take care of my life financially. I need to live on my own, whether or not that be with a lady friend or a roommate. I don't like the term lady friend, actually. Let me take that back. Whether that be with my wife, well, I mean, in the time frame that I'm thinking, not a wife, but roommates. Yes, just roommates. I probably don't even need
significant
roommates.
other.
I probably don't even need roommates, but
Someone special.
no, you know what? I am going to enjoy living alone for a little bit. I think I'm going to purposefully put a chapter like that into my life, living alone. Yeah.
I think I can safely say, like, I've experienced that in small doses here and there. With, there's been times where Jeezy was completely gone for an extended period of time, or there's been times where I was, when I had my own apartment, with my cousin, there was times that she was gone for an extended period of time. So, like, I definitely think I have experienced that, like I said, in small doses. And I think that's really the only way I could handle it, would be in small doses.
Yeah, I don't know how I'd be able to handle it, especially like how I've been feeling lately. I don't know how I'm going to feel by next year when it's actually going to be happening. But
cuz like recently with the times Jeezy was gone, like I started freaking out a couple times.
Why?
I don't know.
That's when you text a friend.
Like anxiety and shit was getting
That's
really
when you
high.
say, "Hey, what's up, Isaac? How are you?"
And like you were doing something.
Oh.
But like I don't know. I started like tweaking or freaking out or something. Like
that doesn't mean to not text me.
In the middle of the night, I would, like 4 a.m. I'd wake up and I'd be like, "What the fuck's going on?"
That might be different.
Yeah.
But I do know that it's probably going to set in where, I'm going to be really excited to live on my own for a little bit, but I know it's going to be like I'm coming home to nothing, and I won't like that. I'm going to come home. It's going to be completely quiet.
I'll be honest, that's how I feel a lot of the time now. Jeezy spends most of his time in the basement.
Yeah, he might as well not be here.
And sometimes I feel like, what do I come home to? Why is all this that I'm doing worth it? Sometimes I don't feel like it is. Other times I feel like
those are human doubts.
I'm doing all right. And then, we're just surviving. We're living. LIVIN.
I heard the quote, "Worth it," it's super dependent on outcome.
Mm-hmm.
And so don't operate like that. Embrace what you do today. Are you happy today? We are doing a podcast, and I love podcasting. It's almost therapeutic a little bit.
You were really looking forward to doing the podcast again after we had our break.
Yeah, I really was. And so you got to fall in love with the journey of things. I just need to. I just know that I would like to live on my own for a little bit.
There's been definitely times where I thought that exact same thing.
You know what? I'd love to live on my own just long enough to prove to everybody that I'm a lot cleaner than people think I am. Yeah.
That's good.
Yeah. How can you have a mess in the kitchen when you have 4 pots and 3 each of silverware? Huh? Baloney, But yeah.
I'm confused. Hang on.
What?
I just saw this thing. The 2024 Subaru WRX will have a CD player as a throwback optional extra.
Okay.
When did they stop putting CD players in cars?
For a while.
And it says the time has come to blow the dust off of old CDs. If you fancy a slice of the past, that's not what. I don't know. So
They've taken
the newest car I've driven, I guess, was Armin's. I guess that one does not have a CD player. I don't think, or at least, he's got the new radio head in it, and that one definitely does not. I don't remember if the stock one did.
A lot of newer cars don't have CD players, no.
That's wild. I didn't even think about that.
Yeah.
Like, why?
Because people don't buy CDs anymore.
I guess I'd buy it. Well, I would buy CDs if I found ones that I liked. But I never find the ones I'm looking for. But, like, I don't know. I guess it does. I guess that's probably why a lot of radios have touchscreens now, because they don't have to have all that room in there for the CD player.
Yeah. I mean, they're trying to get rid of AM radio.
No one uses AM radio anymore.
Yeah, nobody uses AM radio.
It's just FM.
Yeah. But here's the thing. How long until they try to get rid of FM?
I think we got a while before that
I think
happens.
we do, too. I think we got at least 10 years, 20 years. Before people are like, yeah, I just use Bluetooth only.
Because, like, we get a lot of the Bluetooth users now, but, like, radio still has a pretty good following.
Yeah, radio, there's non-FM radio platforms for radio to be on.
Yeah.
You know? I mean, my radio station has a live stream on their app. You know, so. Piper says someone's at the door. She's full of garbage.
There's no one at the door. What was that?
Me exhaling.
Why?
Oh, because I just need to breathe.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, is anything else new happening in Isaac's world? Anything
world?
In the family of the not Lingle box? Because you don't use that name.
I don't know.
In a lot of things.
I don't know. I don't know if there's anything new. No.
Love Pastor Debbie, the first episode of that have just recently aired.
Oh, that should have been in announcements, yeah. But yeah,
as
every
of recording.
Sunday, 8 a.m., she got you one.
First episode came out this past Sunday, right?
Yes.
That
First
was
2 episodes came out.
That was yesterday. So, yeah, the 21st. So the next one will
So
be
she's going to have 3 or 4 episodes by the
28th.
time you're listening to this, baby girl.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
High five for Nana Debbie.
Yeah. Yeah, we got Nana doing the podcast. We got Papa in my movie. They're just superstars.
They are.
Absolute superstars.
You're going to make them superstars.
Yeah. I guess I am.
My whole team going to eat.
My whole team gonna eat, baby girl.
What are we eating?
What?
What are we eating?
If I'm at the table and I'm eating steak, everybody else eating
What if
steak,
I don't
baby
want
girl.
steak?
What if you don't want steak? Well, what do you want?
I want a foot-long cheeseburger.
Okay, well, everybody's eating steak, and Jordan's weird with a foot-long cheeseburger.
Nah, and I don't mean like diameter, like foot. I meant like
Foot tall
It's
cheeseburger.
it's long.
Oh, okay. Cool. So it's like a long Subway patty cheeseburger.
Yeah,
Yeah. All right.
yeah.
Cool.
Subway. It's an idea for you. Foot-long cheeseburger.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's going to be like $20.
15.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, keep it basic. Just, with your usual pickle, mayo, mustard,
Cheese.
or ketchup, mustard, cheese, Nothing too extravagant. And then you can get extras. That'll make it a little bit more expensive.
I know a lot of people going to want bacon on that.
Mm-hmm.
That'll make it $20.
Oh, 100%.
Yeah.
Bacon jalapeno one for $23.
Yeah. For a foot.
$22.99.
Yeah. But anyways, do we have any lasting thoughts, sir?
We're only at 49 minutes, dog.
Some episodes are shorter.
Only when they're like not covering a lot.
I don't think we're covering a lot.
I guess that's true, but like all of our short episodes are designed to be short.
Syme's episode was an hour.
Yeah.
Do we just not care about him?
He took the reins on his own episode. That's the way I saw it.
Yours was almost 2.5 hours.
Was it? I thought it was only like 150.
No.
Well, then again, mine was also like a whole adventure.
He shared his autobiography on his episode.
Not an autobiography. There was a lot of details left out for that. But like, well, I mean, do we want to talk about maybe how episode 100 is doing?
Sure.
Because like it's got a lot of views. It's got a pretty good amount of views, and all of those are like actually real full views.
Mm-hmm.
Well, not full views, but like real views because like we uploaded it like 2 days prior to its release date, so like we didn't really have much time to click through it to promo it, and like Isaac didn't do that just in the first place because stuff's going on. Making a movie is hard.
Mm-hmm.
But like, it's just, I think it's sitting at 30, almost 35 now. I don't know. I checked it like literally earlier, but I forgot. Let's find out. It's 31. That's sad. I thought it went up. Let me refresh. Let me. 232. Oh, 33 views, actually. Sorry.
33 views, yeah.
That's pretty good.
That is great. I love to hear that.
It makes me happy. But I want to get to at least 50 before next episode comes out.
People love Dungeons and Dragons. It's amazing.
Well, we've gotten 2 new subscribers from this. So
yeah, we wanted to make it special for episode 100, and we did.
We did. A 3-hour-long Dungeons and Dragons special. It was good.
Yes,
honestly, it almost couldn't have gone better.
Yes, ma'am.
So, Isaac, I get a feeling you don't want to do this anymore.
What are you talking about?
Like, you're done recording today.
No, I was just relaxing.
You're just relaxing. Sime, since I know you're here, is there anything you want us to talk about?
Oh, yeah, because of Sime's schedule, we're not going to see him for at least the next 4 episodes.
What do you mean?
Because of his on and off schedule.
Oh, I guess he does have next Monday off.
Yeah.
We should... We'll probably see him on the 5th.
How you doing, sexy?
Doing good.
Is there anything you wanted us to talk about?
What have you talked about so far?
Take a guess.
I meant like what's new for Andy that you want to talk about on the podcast?
Nothing. It'd be like that.
He lives in the fucking boondocks now.
I fucking killed a raccoon.
Yeah,
he
he
did.
killed a raccoon that ate all...
He killed a chicken killer.
Sime's chickens all got ate by a raccoon.
It is absolutely chilling seeing feathers and skeletons.
Yes, I guess I can talk about that real quick. Why not?
Sure. Go ahead. Oh yeah, you got to go to work soon.
How in frame is he sitting there?
He's not.
No, that's
I'm
fine.
going to take the microphone.
They can hear him though.
Oh. I'm not on this week because I had to go to work tonight, and I didn't get here until way late, and I am also incredibly tired. But yes, my wife texted me a picture, and it was just a chicken carcass. I then spoke with her on the phone, and apparently something had gotten into the coop and killed some chickens. She hadn't gone in to see how many chickens had been murdered. So when she went in, there was 1 chicken left. Well, I didn't tell my wife fast enough to barricade the door to the coop, and the lone survivor of the chicken onslaught also perished, unfortunately. So I had already planned to hunt down whatever had killed my chickens and dispatch of it because not good for future chickens. And it just so happened that right when I got home, I just had this feeling to go and check the coop, check the damage, see, what all happened. Open the thing, and I'm like, well, maybe there's a chicken hiding behind this stack of bull crap that the previous owners had left in the shed. And out pops a little raccoon face. So I'm like, I have found my chicken murderer. It has been 5 seconds of being home, and I've already accomplished one of my several tasks for today. So I then dispatched said raccoon. I also took care of a mole problem. I had a mole in my yard that was wreaking havoc on my lawn. Dispatched that as well. And and then I took on the hornets for a fucking third time in a row. Because the hornets really like my shed for some reason. So I have to keep killing them. And I'm really hoping that this is the last time, but probably not. But, Back to you, Jordan.
Have you sprayed your shed at all with, like, bug spray?
I should probably spray it with something that, prevents wasps. But I just haven't went out and looked.
Just like the home defense bug spray stuff that you can get at, like, Menards and stuff.
I do have home defense. I mean, I guess I could spray that.
Just spray the perimeter and all the spots that the wasps keep, like, popping up in, and then you should be fine.
But I know that I've taken on 3 different nests. I've killed each and every wasp each and every time, and they just keep coming back. I'm also going to fill in the gaps in the shed. I mean, obviously, I'm not going to be able to fill in where the sliding door is.
Aren't you building, like, a new run, though?
For what?
The chickens.
Different shed.
Okay.
I do have 2 sheds.
Okay. I did not know that.
Currently being turned into a chicken coop, and then one that is connected to my where all the firewood is.
Ah, okay. All right, that works then.
But yes, I had a very murderous 3 days off.
This is true. I was most sad about the mole, honestly.
Well, I mean, as much as I hate killing things that really don't do me much harm, it was destroying my lawn, and I mean destroying it. Like, there was just mound upon mound of dirt everywhere, and it was starting to get to be a nuisance and a problem, so I had to take care of it, and it just so happened to be wandering across the ground where I can see it. So.
Bad luck, mole.
Mm-hmm.
Well, thank you, Simon. We eagerly await the next time you actually appear on the podcast.
Yes.
Yes.
Simon does have to get ready for work now. It is 9:57.
Yep. We'll see him at episode 106.
106. I think that sounds right, yeah.
Is there...
Oh. I know what he's looking at.
Oh. But yeah,
Garbage.
It's bamboo. It's a training sword.
yes. Jordan,
Yes, sir.
who or what do you dedicate this podcast episode out to?
Well, at least we made it to an hour. This podcast is...
The power of the samurai.
This podcast episode goes out to... Who does this podcast episode go out to? This podcast episode goes out to, what is it? Home Depot.
All right.
Because?
Interesting. This podcast episode goes out to literally all my homies making the movie with me. They are truly special, and I will never forget any of them. Thank you.
I'm having fun.
Thank you.
1, 2, 3, amen.
Amen on 3.
1, 2, 3.
Amen.
Amen.